Chapter 17. My father has become a cruel monster who only cares about his research and experiments. Every week I am forced to go to his lab so he can further his own ends. Every day I pray that some cruel force of nature will come to end him, or at the very least end my nightmare. As I look at myself in the mirror, all I see is a new person I don't recognize, but I know the truth of it, for it is actually me. At least it is what is left of me. Even now I have nightmares of what it was I actually drank that day to turn me into this hideous figure. My own people fear my looks and are now starting to deteriorate under my father's rule. Corruption has started to spread and the commoners are getting weaker both physically and with their patience with our new laws. For days I have tried to break free of my own body so I might simply not exist, to continue being his servant at best and at worst a body to be used for his own ends. I still wonder what caused this change in him even now. For a few days ago, as I was getting the reports of the nobles of the court since father no longer wished to. As he said after I begged him to at least attend more often than he said to me that it was a waste of his time pretty much. I can still remember the ridiculousness of what he said. Jahil, why should I, the greatest magician in the world, have to bother with what other people say? They should weep with joy to be even allowed to work under me, let alone speak with me. My son, you shall from now on take care of these bothersome tasks when I have no need of you in my operating room, do you understand? Kazarim, I understand, Jahil. I'll inform the nobles of the change in procedure. I shall take my leave. After I spoke with him, I wonder if I should have even bothered to do so. He walked away from me, and then after entering the operating room as he called it, he complained that I hadn't even closed the door for him like a servant should. It was so childish that I still can't believe it's my father. Every day I feel he is someone else entirely, but he looks like my father, so he has to be. Anyway, I still have another meeting to attend to tomorrow, so I should rest while I can before it. But as I was about to, I heard a commotion coming from my balcony door. It was like something landed on it, even though we are over the 3rd floor right now. No one should be able to jump that high. But my answer came soon enough, and little did I know that this would be my first meeting of my new family member. Rimuru's Pav. After I got to the Elven Kingdom that was once Kaggali's home, I searched for her. It didn't take long, since I was in a rush to make it before the deadline set by Veldanava. It made me remember my salaryman days, which made me feel nostalgic. But when I entered the room, I saw something that shocked me greatly. Kaggali was a man and an undead elf like Clayman was. I had heard offhandedly about her story, but I forgot about this part. I'll have to fix her body before I am apprehended by my cousin. Thought this is not the most shocking thing I had happen today. Seal gave me a bigger one earlier on the way here. Rimuru, hey Seal, what's the plan with the extra lesser spirits we have? Are we going to make multiple greater spirits so we have them for the other kids in the future? Seal, negative, I thought of a better solution, dear. I thought that since we wanted to have more awakened level subordinates so we don't become so stretched thin during the Tenma War like last time, I'd make one right now using the remaining spirits. Rimuru, which means, Seal, I will combine all of the lesser spirits together and give it a personality based on Ifrit and the other spirits we have. Then you can name it as you wish. I would recommend you also have it guard Kaggali while she lives with Ramirez for a little while as well. Rimuru, well, that's a bit overkill, isn't it? Wasn't a few spirit lords going to be good enough for the plan, Seal? I will admit, though, I am curious to see the result of the fusion though. Last time we combined spirits, we only combined 2 different lesser spirit types into 1 greater spirit for the kids. This should create a whole new thing now. Rimuru, I guess I'll allow it, but what will this fusion likely become, Seal? Seal, it is likely to become a universal spirit king. A spirit with full control over all elements except the demonic element. This will likely change after you name the spirit, dear. Rimuru, wait, so the choices between many spirit kings or something greater if we combine them together instead? Well, I can always try to get more spirits later, and even if I can't, I have a plan B for if that happens. Seal, execute fusion, yes, no. After thinking about the pros and cons, I decided on banking on what I know to be true in this world. Quality beats quantity. Rimuru, yes, do the fusion, Seal, and bring out the spare body we made before coming here. That's for one of the spirits. After that, an empty metallic skeleton with muscles and skin that's clear appears on the balcony of the building before entering Kaggali's room. I then have Seal fuse the spirit to the body so it can move around and help us. After we did that, the body started to gain color and life to it. Its body, after it fully merged with it, looked like it was a world in the shape of a person. Like the photos I saw of Earth from space long ago. After it full gained consciousness, it knelt before me and spoke after I put a sound barrier around us. Universal Spirit, my Creator, I thank you for bestowing me this blessing of a body to serve you with. I shall forever be yours to command as you wish, please give this one your orders. Rimuru, your pledge of allegiance is noted, but as proof you are my subordinate I shall bestow you the name of Galaxia. Wear this name with pride and follow me, for my first task to you shall be given to you soon. After that the spirit was surrounded in a black cocoon that wrapped the body up completely. It took around double the energy Diablo and the trio took from me before, which surprised me again, besides the fact this was possible to create. After it finished, its body looked the same, but now it had on clothes that looked like magical girl clothes. I felt suspicious of the design, so I decided to confront Seal privately about it personally with thought acceleration. Rimuru, Seal, why does Galaxia have the appearance of a magical girl? Seal, I wanted to try recreating another thing from your memories like I did with Sui dear. You don't mind, do you? She said nervously. Rimuru, I'm surprised as all, but if it makes you happy I don't mind it. Just try not to go to overboard yet with the skills, leave them as is till after Tempest is founded. Skill modification is our trump card after all. I don't want you somehow being exposed while doing it. Seal, I understand dear, I'll stop from doing anything else to Galaxia for now. Pout. Rimuru, I'm sorry Seal, I know you have been bored lately with not much to do, but we need to let things play out for a while. Don't worry, in heaven you will be able to modify the new white numbers being made as you like, so please be patient for a little longer. Seal, your proposal is accepted for now dear. But you must work alongside me on it. Rimuru, sure dear, sure. Phew, that almost escalated into her refusing to hold back at all. I at least stopped her from going too far, thank goodness. Seal, yippee. Rimuru, you say something Seal. Seal, it's just your imagination. There she goes with the robot voice again. I thought we were getting away from that, but I guess not. Galaxia, my great creator, I thank you for bestowing this name upon this lowly being. I pledge to continue serving you forevermore. Tell me my orders and they shall be done to perfection, even if death is the only option for success. Rimuru, death is never something I see as an option. If you can't succeed, then it means something has gone wrong and you should report it to me as soon as you can. Understood Galaxia. Galaxia, yes my lord. Rimuru, good, now follow me, you shall soon be protecting my new adoptive child, come meet them. But keep in mind they do not know this yet. Please keep silent until I introduce you to her. Galaxia nodded her head after that. She really is following that order very quickly. After we finished the discussion we both entered the room after I expanded the barrier around it so we wouldn't be interrupted in the discussion. Kazarim, what are you? Who are you? How did you get in here? Are you here to put me out of my misery for what my father did to our people? If so, please just make it quick, I deserve to be punished for not trying to stop him sooner. Rimuru, no, I'm not her for that, I'm here to take you away from here. Your father asked me to in his final moments before his body was taken over by Jahil and his soul destroyed. I'm sorry I couldn't come sooner, but I had to find a safe place for you and a safe escape route out of the country away from that monster in elf skin. I'm not allowed to tell you my name, but know that people call me the Void Dragon for now. Now before you ask any more questions, let's fix that body of yours so you can be whole again. Isaac, make us whole again. Dead space. After I said that, I had Seal fix her broken body so it was back to being her old self again, a woman again. After I did that, she looked at her body and then ran to the mirror and looked at herself, touching her face to see if she was actually curried of what Jahil did to her before. After a few minutes of that, she started to cry, so I went to her and hugged her from behind so she could get some comfort before I'm forced to leave her alone again. Surprisingly, she turned around and hugged me back as she started to cry even more. I continued to wait until she was done with it. After that I knelt down and looked her in the eye so I could talk to her. I'm surprised she's actually younger than I thought she was. She looked to be around 12 or 13 years old, maybe more. It makes me more mad at Jahil, making me want to kill him more, but I know he still has a part to play, so I can't touch him yet. After all, he helps awaken not just the first but also the second true demon lord of history. He's the catalyst for both events to happen. Rimuru, Kaggali, I say so. She looks at me. I'm going to take you to a safe place, okay? I need you to stay strong and train hard so that one day you can help not just me but the whole world survive a possible catastrophe that could destroy the world as we know it. So I ask you, will you help me? And I struggle to find the words in my throat, so I feel that my emotions are starting to get to me. Will you come with me, daughter of mine? Kaggali's Pav, Void Dragon, will you come with me, daughter? I could see the care it had for me in its eyes that were wet with tears. It must be related to me or something, but I'm not sure. Everything it said makes sense though from my perspective. Jahil doesn't act or feel like my father, and if he is dead because of Jahil, it makes everything line up to me. My father's odd mood swing to the reason I have never seen this void dragon till now. My father must have foreseen this happening and asked this individual to help facilitate my escape so I could one day take back the kingdom and have someone take care of me. In the shadows, if the worst happened to him. This individual also seems to want me to be its daughter, and my heart tells me to accept this. It cured me and comforts me right after. I feel its emotions and they seem genuine, but I'm also not foolish. I need to be rational here. It could be lying to me as well. Luckily I know what to ask it. Kaggali, do you have proof what you say is true? My father must have left me something so I would know you speak the truth. Void dragon, he did, here. It gave me the seal of my nation. It had on it a dragon that was black with 2 swords near it. I never thought much of it, but the color was the same as the dragon before me. It must be a guardian of the royal family or something. I can't believe I didn't notice it till now. It was hidden in plain sight. If such a being is asking for my help, then it must be of absolute importance. Kaggali, I understand the message and shall follow you. But if I'm your daughter now as you said, what are you to me? Can I at least know your name, great guardian of my family? Void dragon, I'm not allowed to tell people my name by the order of Veldanava. I wish I could tell you daughter, but I can't, but you can call me father or what have you. It's your choice to make, but first, this here is Galaxia. She will be your protector when I'm not around. Now we are running out of time. Give me your hand, dear daughter, before Jahil notices my presence here. After he said that, I remembered the danger I was in and fear started to creep up on me again. I hugged Papa so I could hopefully get rid of it like before. After I did, he hugged me back, then teleported all of us to the entrance of what appeared to be some kind of labyrinth. The door looked majestic from here. Dad, looks amazing, right? It's a friend's place and she agreed to shelter us for a while. I shall train you here until my time is up and my cousin comes here. Dad has a cousin. I can't wait to see him. I can also tell with magic sense that both Papa and Galaxia are strong. If I learn from them all, maybe have a chance to beat Jahil one day. Then we went inside and meet a beautiful woman who called herself Ramirez, and Papa said she was the spirit queen. I had only learned of her through rumor of travelers that she even existed. Who is Papa to know such prominent and powerful people? Dad, Kaggali, since you are now my daughter, you may call yourself Kaggali Tempest. As my daughter, those who understand my power will fear the name Tempest alone, but keep in mind that fools will always exist who won't understand this and must be forced to understand. I will train you as much as I can so you can be able to protect yourself, and I'll teach you a spell so you can create new family members for yourself if you wish to. They can even protect you if done properly. Are you ready to begin training? Kaggali, yes Papa, please teach me all you can. Papa seemed to beam at my reply. Today is a day I'll never forget. The joy I felt and eventually the sorrow I felt when God himself forced him to leave me against his will. Rimaru's Pav. For my remaining time I trained Kaggali, and for a day I left to tell Luminous that Veldanava has ordered me to be locked up in Heaven's place for the world's sake. Luminous was distraught by this and begged me to stay for my remaining time, but I told her I had my own affairs to deal with before my sentence came. As a gift I decided to upgrade her recently acquired unique skill Lust, which didn't surprise me after the stunt seal played on her. I knew it wouldn't change much in the larger scope overall, so I did it to calm her down. When I returned to the labyrinth to continue Kaggali's training, I was surprised to meet Veldanava along with all but 2 of his angel subordinates. I went to protect Kaggali immediately, and pulled out my blade, and when I did, Galaxia also got ready for a fight. I was training her too in my spare time. Rimuru, Veldanava, aren't you here earlier than promised? Veldanava, I have no choice, you have caused too much chaos and the agreement we made could have been in jeopardy, so I've come to take you back to the heavenly palace where you will wait until the time comes for the plan to begin and no longer. I'll lock you away if I have to, cousin. Please come quietly, she doesn't have to get involved in this, nor does that spirit that Ramirez tells me you made yourself. I do feel like I should, but since you agreed to my terms, if you come now I'll look the other way. Galaxia, you have no right to order my master to do anything. Even if you are his cousin, I won't allow you to force your will upon him. Kaggali, yeah, you tell him, Galaxia. I'll help you if it comes to that. I can't allow her to come under any more harm. She has been through enough and I've taught them both enough to keep the timeline the same, and Galaxia has her own orders I gave her in secret to follow. I grab them both by the shoulder and pull them in for one last hug before I leave for a long time. Probably until I'm supposed to appear like normal. Rimuru, you to stay here and keep each other safe. My very being is dangerous to the world. It's not because Veldanava wants to take me away but because he has to. Please understand that one day I will return, and when I do I can tell you my name, daughter. Galaxia, take care of her for me, and both of you continue to train yourselves so you can survive in this harsh world. I look at Veldanava and give him a nod of approval for our leaving. Even if I don't want to, I know the importance of all this. I also know that all beings without an ultimate skill are still bound by fate, so if I leave, no any more damage I supposedly did should repair itself. Kaggali, Papa, please don't go. I want you to stay longer. It hurts me to hear that, but before I can even get a word out I'm cut off by Veldanava. Veldanava, we can't allow this any longer. We are leaving before the damage continues to increase more. After he said that, he grabbed my wrist and we teleported back to the heavenly palace. I wish I could have comforted her before I left Kaggali, no my daughter, to my new solitary confinement in heaven watched by Pico and Garcia. To be continued.